Right, you're live. Let's see if you all can hear me this time. Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? This time seems to work. Right, good. Good. So that's the second link I've got to send to people. Right, we are live. Live. Copy link. Let's do a little clipio. We are live on the YouTube. So yeah, come and say hello. Right, let's get that on to Instagram stories. Right, no one's in yet. One person watching apparently. That's probably me on my other channel because I had to double check the sound. YouTube. So yeah, come and say hello. On the Julie YouTube. Phillips. Hello. Welcome. So yeah. Right, we are live. We're gonna have some fun. We're only on here till 2:30 or 2, maybe half an hour today. I've got quite a lot going on. Pre-loved by little things. Hello. Hope we are well. It's been a week. It's been a hell of a week. It's been a very up and down personal week this week, but we've had some good sales. I might only be doing half an hour to an hour live. We'll see how it goes, but I've got quite a lot to catch up on. So what did we do? Friday was a little bit drama-ish because obviously issues with the shed, but you'll find out in today's shed video. Saturday was more dramas there. Then yesterday was 5 years since my dad passed away. Got hair in my mouth. There we go. Got ya. Oh, that's whole. Covered in Milan airport waiting to fly home. Lucky for some. I wish I was somewhere else than the UK. Well, no, I don't like going abroad, to be honest. I'm more of a UK girl. But yeah, it's been a bit of a hellish. It was hell in there this week. Okay, we've had good sales, but other than that, it's been a bit. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but yeah. Anyway, how are you doing this week? Your sales have been really good. Yeah, my sales have been flying. So I've had 180 and 80 and some other really good sales coming up. I got a good one here that I'm going to show you in a bit. Something I've never ever bought, and it's not a toy. So that's quite unusual. But yeah, I'm going to sort out while I'm on this live. I thought I'll sit somewhere different and actually sort out some Sylvanian family figures. I've got a whole tab of old figures here. The good and the bad. Good evening or good afternoon, Bold Finds. You've eventually joined us. Even though I still might have a little bone to pick with you getting the freebies, but I'll let you off. As long as I get commission in the video. Where's my commission? I hope there's commission in the video. We'll wind up today. So there's some good and bad news with the shed. The last car boot video was great. Yes, it was. That was a good one. Where, well, you jumped on us as soon as we arrived. One I weren't even there to start with, and I only ended up at your store because Mum called because she wanted help. God. Some attitude, because the other lady would have given it to us for 10 quid or whatever she said, and then her friend butted in. They're like 20 quid now. They're about $14.99, mate. Get real. You're like, I can't beat some, they've been used. But whatever. Oh, and then the lovely bloke next had all that Peppa Pig for a £5. Complete opposite attitudes. Does make me laugh. Got plenty more car boot videos coming. Popped an indoor one yesterday. Just had to get out of the house yesterday. It was, like I said, it was my dad's 5 years since he passed away anniversary. I did find this year people wanted eBay prices at the car boot. Yes and no, but then you just don't have to pay them. You can walk off and they end up taking it home, because even though the thing with that is they might be asking eBay prices, but the resellers are the one with the more cash. So the one in Tadley was iffy. It wasn't great, and I took a lot of chances. Mostly 80, 90 toys. Like, I got some old trolls. I think I've got some My Puppy in my pocket. I got the those horses I found out about now are called Grand Champion. Got quite a few of them. So it was busy, and there was a lot of stuff there, but there was a couple of very markety stalls, and then there was a couple of good stalls for me and Mum. Would I rush there again? Possibly, because that lady with the 80, 90 toys, maybe. No, it was more like an indoor boot sale. It wasn't a mess. It was nicely organised, very nicely organised. So I do take it off to the organiser. A jumper show you wouldn't get me at. No, it was better organised than a jumper sale. But there was a lot of stuff on people's tables, so you couldn't really see what was there. And like some people kept other stuff back to put out later on in the day, so like not all the same stuff, and more stuff kept coming out. So you're probably would I go again? Possibly. Mum said no, she wouldn't. I possibly would, but another thing I possibly might do is have a table, because I did notice a couple of the sellers going around buying off each other's tables. It was hit and miss. We've got some stock to either sell and just see if it was any good. If not, I've learnt something. But it was all cheap mistakes, very cheap prices. So it was nice to get out of the house on my dad's anniversary, because otherwise we would have just been sat where he died. Because he passed away in our kitchen. So, yeah. So the good news and the bad news about the shed, I want to get this chat out the way now. So I know I had a lot of comments recently like, the shed's not good down there, blah blah. The shed is perfectly fine down there. The lady about the shelves the other day saying, are they going to be okay? Once we've made room in the tiny shed, we will stack them in there. But at the moment they're on the pallet, perfectly fine. Before like the snow and all that comes, we will move them. But like I said, you probably hear it in today's video. There's an issue with my brother's car, which means he can't tow the trailer at the moment, which also means he can't get loose ballast to do the base. But we still need to get the trees down, so he's got to find time between work, kids, to do it all. And I did say, look, as long as the shed's up by next season, let's not worry about the shed, because on Saturday it got really heated between me and Mum. Like, I even said I would return the shed. I was that upset. And so basically we've said, worst case, shed goes up first thing next year. But it could be up sooner if we're lucky. And then another thing, Mum kept saying I didn't need electrics in the shed, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I knew I would, but Mum was insisting I wouldn't. And then Danny, when we said it in front of Danny, she's like, yeah, you're going to need electrics. So that's another thing we're going to have to add on to the cost. So that's probably another £500 to £2,000 additional cost that we didn't allow for. But you win some, you lose some. So worst case, it's going to be up in the new year. Best case, end of this year. I just don't know. I have no say over when it can be done. I just got to go with the flow. Tomorrow morning, me and Mum are going to do some garden prep in the morning, and then in the afternoon, we got our base material delivered from Travis Perks. If you sign up for an account, it's free delivery over 50. That was for us in the summer. Yeah, I could always do that. That's an option. But again, even if I did that, we have nowhere to put it until Danny's ready to do it. So until I know Danny's schedule, which I don't, Danny's schedule is literally changing all the time. That's the only problem. Yes, they'll be able to deliver it. But unless the trees are down, we can't do anything with it. We have nowhere to keep it. The sheds took up the last of the space we've got. So yeah, I don't know. So right now, we're stuck in limbo. We've got to get the trees down. And then, so tomorrow me and Mum are going to prep what we can of the garden. It is, especially as if my dad was here, he would be cracking the whip, but my dad's not here. So, and Saturday was soul destroying because, like, I was close to returning it all. Scooby Shaggy. Afternoon, just popping in to say hi. Out around in the Chasons at the minute. Good luck. Hope you find some bolos. I actually, so tomorrow afternoon we're going out we're going to a charity shop. Then we've got a meal out, and then we're doing our cardboard box hunt in the range, and then we're going home. That's tomorrow afternoon. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get crack-a-lacking on sorting these sylvanians. I don't even know what I've got in this box. These are all old stock. So we're gonna split them up into the families, or as many families as I can. Oh, before I get started, I will talking about the charity shop. So was it 2 weeks ago or last week? I can't remember. I went to charity shops. Most of them was dead. I didn't buy anything in any of them. Came to the last one, and this ain't even a toy. I am stepping out my comfort zone. So I don't know why it stuck out to me, but I bought this knife block. And for some reason, I remember seeing it on someone's video. Could have been Ricky's, could have been anyone's. I got to clean it. But we had paid $15 for it. It's really heavy. Paid $15, sold it for $39.99. Within like a week of it being on. So, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to put that down there, so I can put these animals somewhere. Right. It's a bloody cold one today. Don't know, haven't been outside. I just know the sun's shining. If Mum hadn't gone to see her sister, we would have been out in the garden doing some gardening work. Because, yeah, kind of needs to be done soon. But yeah, we've had sales flying out the door. Got to make up for not listing over the weekend. It's sunny but bloody cold. Probably. But then I don't feel the cold, so all different. Let's empty this bag and then see what we've got. I reckon you two are the same. Yeah. Right, we've got 3 of you, whoever you are. Got the Lucy Leggy. I think Sloth had one. Someone had one recently in a video, and it stuck in my mind. Whoever it was, thank you. You made me $39.99. Well, minus the 15, minus the fees. You've got a fluffy tail. You're a mouse. You're a beaver. Are you the same? Yeah, I think so. Whoever it was, thank them for me, because it was useful. I think you two are the same, actually. Yeah, you are. You're even in the same dress. What was that horse brand we said this morning? Did you find many on eBay? So they were Grand Champion, and a bundle of 6 had sold for £42. So, and I think I got more than 6. I don't know how many I got, but the lady had priced it up so reasonable. She's the sort of lady I'm after to find, because she was selling all her vintage 80s, 90s toys, like, and they were cheap and reasonable. So I took a gamble. So yeah, hopefully. See, a couple really damaged ones, like you two are damaged. Well, you're not damaged, it's just your fur's gone horrible. So yeah, I should do alright there. Right, who are you 3? And it's meant to be a 4th one. I tell you though, it was a random boot sale. It was very random. I have got a couple to try. Want to try I'm not going to film it, but it's down near one of my favourite boot sales. But they've got a winter one. If I'm feeling better, because I've got some ongoing lady problems, I would love to get down to it on the 30th of November. But are these the blackberry rabbits? Sylvanian blackberry rabbits. But yeah, because I'm having to electric in the shed now, I might be able to get a sit and stand desk, sit and rise desk, and there's a pink one I've seen. So yeah, Sylvanian families, black. Images. Yeah, I think it is blackberry. So I'm just going to put them together. So yeah, it's been a week, a little bit of a week from hell, but it means I could get a sit and rise desk, and I might even get, if I'm lucky, I would love a Leon, small, not a big one, but it says Lucy Car Pizza Loot, just to go on the shed, in the shed. But again, it's a wait and see how it goes with money. There's also a Lego set I really want, but that's for the office. So it's all about saving and making as much as we can. If I could get a few of the same things I've just sold, which is unlikely, I'll probably never get some of that again. Some of it I might, more likely, but the pirate Captain Hook boat, I would never get, unlikely to ever get again. It is so unusual. It's definitely complete like it was. It'll be a miracle. Pen, do not jump out my hand. So yeah, but I know what lights I want. I know what stuff I want. I'm waiting for my Jellycat to come back in. She's on the way to click and collect, but she hasn't arrived yet. Hopefully tomorrow, then I can collect her. So yeah, I got loads to sort. Don't know if I've got any more of them. We've got one grey striped cat at the moment. So even this elephant's a bit worse for wear. What are you? Because there's triplets, quads, and that one. Let's see what we can find out here. Are they guinea pigs? You're not the same though, I don't think. No, you might all meant to be. I don't know. Those three are definitely the same. You've got a different face. You've got a different face, mate. So yeah, it's been a Flint's Sylvanian family splasher otter babies. Let's have a look at what. I think that could be the. Yeah, that's the dad. Not worth very much. Was that a brand we said? No, I think that's the same message. I thought that was a new message. So yeah. So if I find the mum, it is unlikely. It doesn't mean I haven't got her, but it's unlikely to have her. Yeah. But yeah, this week's been fun. Right. But yeah, tomorrow I've got to try and get at least 15 done for today, and I would like to get 15 done for tomorrow. And then I've got to then prep the garden tomorrow, because I just don't have time to prep the garden and photograph in one day. So yeah. So these are a load of babies. This ain't the only box of sylvanians I've got. I've got another box with figures in the kitchen. And then I've got probably more elsewhere. Some sort of retriever. We've got loads of these adult ducks. We just don't have any more babies. Because I think these are the ones that go for a lot of money with the babies. So we've got 3 elephants there. Then newer elephants. They've got to be 4 elephants actually. Would that be a little family maybe? These are 2 common chocolate rabbits. Chocolate rabbits. We'll bag you up in a minute because I know your name. Right. I wish those dogs were shut up next door. The dog walker does my head in. She's not even a dog walker. She comes and let them loose in this enclosed field. To me, that's not exercise. She sits on the phone. But hey ho. And all we get is bark, bark, bark. Like, I'm a dog lover. But cyclist goes past, anything goes past. If you're just out there talking, though, bark. Sorry, it just grinds my gear. Oh, actually. Maybe have 2 more. Yeah, we could do 2 families, maybe. 20 quid. That's not bad. Okay. That might be a good little find. I wish I could find them. That would be cool. Right. Unluckily. $16, I'll be happy. I've got 2 babies. I think I'll do 2 lots. I might. Yeah. Right. It's going to be a busy day. I'm going to plug these up twice, but I'm only going to do 1 lot to start with. But yeah, I've got to get a fringe cut this week. Again, with my health issue, I'm only going to get my fringe cut because I can't sit in a chair for long. Like, even sitting here is going to be a bit like later when I get up. Ooh. Run away, why don't you? But yeah, so tomorrow's plan is I'm hoping to have my 15 up tonight, tomorrow, and 15 up today. At least, I'll try and do 10 at least. And then if I can do more, great. To see what time I got, because obviously once this ends at 2:30, I actually need to get dinner. Bear with. What's up? I'm on my live stream.
Sorry, I forgot. I'll talk to you later.
It's alright, yeah, okay, bye. She forgot. Oh. So yeah, they can be done. Yeah, 4 went for 20. So we're paying for $17.99 in on gone, is the saying, isn't it? But yeah, it's been a busy week. Do those elephants in a minute. Puddle. Fed. Ducks. Right, that's enough one to go there. Let's have a look at these elephants. They're probably just modern, because this is the older ones, but this one's a bit ruined. Right. Yeah, it's always a small elephant, and it's from sylvanian families. Trunk. Maybe? That's them, I think. This says elephant family. Doesn't say what. From if it came across the twins, it would push it up a bit. Let's see what if any have sold. They're the ones with the pink. Not really. I'm just going to bag them up as an elephant family. £14 there for 4. Me. Right. Sent them so people know I'm actually live. Elephants. Elephants never forget. Neither do I. So yeah, after this I've got to get some lunch. I've got to finish Tuesday edit so that I don't have to edit tomorrow. And then I would like to get a head start on Wednesday if possible, but I need to get 10 done for today at least. But I've still got quite a few orders to pick a pack as well. So it's probably a bad day of the week to do a live stream, really. How many orders have we got? We've still got 13 orders to go. So there's some babies. So those go together, defo. You two go together. No idea about you. You two, whatever you were meant to be, go together. Grey rabbits. You've got the chocolate ears. You've got a mouse. Are you the same? Yeah. Yeah. So we've got, hang on, I've got 3 sets going on here. I reckon you're a set. You're filthy. You're filthy. You're a different mouse. Hang on. No, that's what 2 different sets. So no, they're 2 different because you're the same as that, but grubby, and you're completely different because you've got love hearts in your ear. You're a start of a set. How many uploads do you do? Do you cross list on vintage, or is it just your mum who does more vintage stuff? And you, so mum wants me. Right now, we're doing vintage. We're doing it's mainly kids' clothing. Toys don't get cross listed. No, I always find toys sell better on eBay. A couple of toys have been cross listed before. But mum does it more than me because I can't cope with 2 platforms. She, even though it's all in my name and it's all part of my business, she runs that side of it, vintage side, at the moment until I'm more organised. Then I'll take over everything. So yeah, it's a bit hectic at the moment because I can't run everything. So how many uploads do you do a day? Between 5 and 10. Minimum of 5, maximum of 10. And I always try, do not fall over there. I always try and so say I'm doing 10 today, I always try and get an extra 5 ready to do the next lot. But yeah, it all varies. So you're bear, brown bear, you're brown bear. Wonder if you are Sam. Possibly. You two brown rabbits. So yeah, I try and do 5 to 10. Another very common sylvanian is the hedgehogs. I have more on eBay than I do on vintage, yes. Right, that is some sort of family there. That just looks wrong on so many levels. So who are you guys? Because it's a family of 4. But you got felt tip on you, which is really annoying. Kids ruin their toys. Only 2 left? Oh, geez. Did I lose everyone? Did I bore everyone? Oh, well. So next Monday I'll be back to normal time. It's just this week. It's been a bit meh. I wonder if I could find the right clothes. Someone's asking 37, someone's asking 27.99 for 4. Well, we've got to see if we can get the felt tip off first, actually. UK only. Let's see what they've sold for. Okay. Yeah, that might be worth trying then. Right. I think we're going to try and get the felt tip off your... It's going to be a question for Mum. Is there any way we might be able to remove felt tips off of a sylvanian family? Unlikely, but it's only if I get 15. Because it's... But I need to watch see if I can find the clothes. SF Forest BAERE World Dog Family. Right. So yeah. They're all used to seeing me in the morning. Yeah, it's just this morning I couldn't be up early from... Well, I could have been and I couldn't have been. So Mum was doing other stuff. I had to be around for the postman. It was a bit complicated this morning. But it'll be back to normal next week. And I'm going to try and get some Lego Advent calendars this week. Got a whole load of drama last week on them because I said to Mum I was going to give these away. She's like, no, you can't. Too much money. You can't spend that money. Blah, blah, blah. Even though it's my own money. Then she said, you have to give them to your nephews now. Or return them. So my nephews might be getting them. But I've got a plan of getting some more and keeping them hidden so Mum didn't know. And Mum doesn't watch these, so... Sorry, not sorry. So next week there will be a giveaway, a Christmas one for advent calendars. Because I want to give back to you guys, especially now. Like, I'm so close to making £60. He's got a cutesy face. Afternoon or late one today? Yes, it is a late one today. I had something on this morning that I couldn't get out of. So, yes. But early one next week. Back to 9:30 next week. I don't actually think I'll get all this done because there was a lot of families. I think there's a panda in this bed. Panda family. I'll put you to the side. Grey rabbits. Nope. Have I had a little mouse like you ready? Why do I think I have? I haven't. Oh. You match, I think. I think even you could match her. You definitely match him. No, you don't. You match them. You match him. Some sort of doctor. How would you sort surveillance characters or what? Sometimes it's a bit hard. I think you match them. Oh, hang on. You're more white than them. Yeah, you're more white. But you haven't got chocolate on you. But you definitely match these. And we will work out what they are in a minute. But yeah, it's... They can go together because that's all the same. Defo. Meerkats. You got any more meerkats out and about? Nope. So yeah. I know I had some tuxedo cats. That's you, guys. You can just sit there because I know you. Oh. Okay, if I ever get a church, that is cool. We got the groom, bridesmaid, and the page boy. Sweet. See if they're worth anything. Can't see the bride. If you left him at the aisle. Oh, if I could find bride. I think I would do it in families. Yeah, that's what I would do. But I mean, when you're like storing them. Do you put them in families to store them? Or do you just put them in a big box and hope for the best and then spend like 30 minutes hunting? Right, that is just missing the bride, but you're not the same. So I'm going to put that somewhere for a minute, because you never know. If I find the bride, that's then high. Grey bears. No grey bears yet? Nope. I just mean when you're storing in general. Ah. I think you belong with this lot. Yeah. Right, I can do that lot. To be honest, these are so old that they don't owe me anything, so whatever I get on them, I'll be happy with. Like sensible offers, obviously. Meerkats. Can't see any meerkats. It's constantly really cold in here. What are you? Oh, you're mixed again. So in a minute, sometimes this gets a little bit overwhelming. I do clothes, toys, thank you. I tend to store the toys in the boxes. I store them in boxes, but like, would you have them individually bagged into sets like them, or do you have like a drawer unit, like that white? See that white one? This white one here. I can't point to it. That white one. Do you put them individually in one of them? Like, it's hard. It depends how many figures you've got. Got 3 of them now. Two labs. I don't think I've got any more labs. Gonna put them over there for a minute. Are they all the same? Yeah, I think so. That's for you, whatever you are. So I have like one box of Build-A-Bear and the next box for them. So mine's gonna get even more organised than that. So once everything's sorted, I am gonna have some little units, little things, and it's gonna have Build-A-Bear Halloween in, Build-A-Bear Christmas in, and Build-A-Bear Easter, and Build-A-Bear Hello Kitty separated from normal Build-A-Bear, because say you're hunting for like a Hello Kitty slipper, you don't want to be going through 2 80 litres. You don't want to be going through 8 litres box of clothes or box of bears to find the item you're looking for. So unlisted just boxed it. Listed are bagged and boxed. So yeah, that's what I've got at the moment, but I am going to get more down to the T. It's going to be so organised. No one except me will know where stuff is. I am random, I tell ya. Totally random. Silk cat family. Are you a kid? Yeah, you're the silk cat family. You all got tails? I don't know, but I'm sure you're the same family. Silk cat family. Right. Where's today going though? Like, yeah, that's a good idea as well. Season box, but again, you could have a lot of one season and not enough in another season. It's higgledy piggledy at the moment, but yeah. I just can't wait till it's all organised. But yeah, it should happen by next season. So yeah, there's gonna be some videos coming up. So today's video is, I can't remember, something about a day off, never time off. Tomorrow's video will be nearly returned everything. Tuesday's video will be It's Not That Easy. It's going to be called, because someone commented saying, why don't you just ask your brother for the money back? It's not that easy. It really isn't that simple. But I'll explain everything in the video why it's not that simple. Then Wednesday it'll be like, it's causing family problem. Then Thursday, you guys have got a decision to make. So there's going to be 4 videos, and then from Thursday onwards, I'll know if I'm still filming the shed countdown or not. All down to you guys. Because, yes. And my brother wants to do it. He really does. But it's not just him that's complicated. It's his work balance. So, yeah. Oh, he's sparkly. All flopped. Weird. Right, there's some striped cats in here. I know there was a 1, 2, 3. I'm sure there's striped cats. Got 3 babies so far. 4 babies. Right. Here's another baby. This life is complicated in general. Right, there's a load of chocolate rabbits. They'll probably need a bigger bag. Because they're one of the most common sylvanian families you can ever get. Right. Second most common are the hedgehogs. So yeah, it's been a busy week. We've missed out on a load of freebies on Facebook Marketplace. So that was a bit of a poopy loss, to be honest. Shame I didn't live close that I have to come and build it free of charge. Oh, that's very kind, Secret Carpet. That's very kind. But unless you can cut down trees as well, honestly, it's a wait and see situation. And obviously, once it's up, it's going to be so great. But obviously, we don't want anything free from anyone. Like, we will still pay whoever does it in the end. But at this rate, it's just, balance is complicated, and like everyone says, families are complicated, and my brother's the best brother in the world. But there's times where you wish you could shake him, because he's not stubborn, but he needs to put his foot down sometimes with other people. But he won't. So, oh, families. But considering how bad upset I was at the weekend, this is a good day for me. So yeah, like, you'll see over the next couple of videos how bad it got. But yeah, obviously it's all going to be filmed, the drama, more chocolate rabbits, a ballerina. We haven't even got halfway through this box, and I'm going to need this table this afternoon. Sound like you're very similar, want to help everyone, but I haven't the time. Yeah, we're all very similar. It's just sometimes it feels like you're at the bottom of the heap, but then other times, like, it's just a random one. I'm sure I've done you recently, but I'll double check in a minute. Koala bear. You two go together, defo. Right, hang on. This is a bit of a chaotic mess of sylvanian. But yeah, just hoping we can get some. We got some figures coming in tomorrow. Not sylvanian figures, something else to finish something. But Facebook has gone quite quiet at the moment. Has anyone else noticed that? But yeah, maybe I'll pick up. Who knows why Mum was ringing me earlier? Maybe that lady got back to her in the end, and we got the other thing. I wonder if that's the pin. Oh, I've got the burps. But yeah, can we get that? I have a mechanic of a part, and my car is always the last to be fixed, and it's normally a pre-MOT quick fix. The amount of times. See, my dad used to be. My dad was the same as my brother. He did everything, and if the car was going in for an MOT, if it has anything wrong, dad would fix it, and they just had to like tick it off to make sure it was safe. Because I don't know. We probably never said this story on the live, but the garage we go to, we're going to be finished this in 7 minutes. But I want to tell you this story. So we had an MOT done. We were going on holiday on the Saturday. We had the MOT on the Friday, and it passed. Went to get in the car on Saturday to go. This was early morning or Sunday morning. We were going on a head holiday, and we were going on to Cornwall. Got to the car, and it was playing up. And we didn't know why. So Dad lifted the bonnet, because it had just been in for an MOT. Lifted the bonnet, and no, we were going late that night. It was Friday night, and we were going off early late that night to get there for a reasonable time. So we didn't lose a day, basically. And when the car started playing up, I can't remember. So Dad lifted the bonnet, and the mechanic forgot to put the dipstick back in, which is really bad. Like, if you forget to put your dipstick back in. So we rang the garage. We didn't ring the garage. We contacted the emergency number on the garage website, because it was late night Friday. And we spoke to the owner. He said he was so apologetic. And the bloke who did it, the owner found the bloke that did it. And the bloke that did it had to come out that night and sort it out. But he was on a date night, wasn't he? So his girlfriend had to come out in the car as well. So his girlfriend was in the car looking horrendously frustrated about it. He was probably frustrated because he obviously wasn't going to get anything that night, was he? Because he messed it up. So yeah, how many orders have I had this weekend? Quite a few actually, but then I do sell toys. So when was we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 orders over the weekend plus 1 this morning. But yeah, other than that, Facebook is dead. Facebook is very much mediocre, yeah. But yeah, 2 million cuts so far. Another white rabbit. Oh dear, that's not good. How do you forget to put the dipstick back? And that's not going to help keep the oil in. No, it would just. We would have broken down on the A303 or something serious and caused a major issue. Luckily, it got sorted that night. But he wasn't going to have any sex that night, was he? Don't know why I say it like that. Not that I'm coy. Yeah, that's more like the right mice now. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird night that night. But we still got off to Cornwall, right? We made it. Actually, Mum's been really nice to me because obviously I've been feeling a bit sorry for myself because there's this lady stuff going on. And basically she's like, after Christmas, should we go down to like Plymouth or Exeter and have a shopping spree and do this and do that so that people don't have to invite us places? I'm like, let's just see how my health is before we plan any trips. Because, yeah. You go with him, I think. So, yeah, we might be going, but wherever I go, I'm sure to be on Facebook Marketplace. There's a Mycene boot in here. I wish I had more. Can we find me some more Mycene? Oh, you're cool. Never seen you before. It's just not going very well. Well, we've got 2 minutes left. So last minute question, guys. There's an awful lot to go through yet. What did I say you could help me find? What did I say? What did I say? Thank you very much. Way to end the video. Way to end the video. Should get about 8 quid on these bears. Should. 70 to 80. Thank you very much. What a way to end the video. What a way to end it. The whole family of bears in wedding outfits. Mic drop. Oh. Got some furniture there. So yeah, I think I'm going to be ending it here in 1 minute. It's been fun. It's been fun. I've got 1, 2, 3 to photograph there, which has made my day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a fantastic Monday. It is only going to get better. There's so much more to come. I will see you guys next Monday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. I will see you then.